Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday and welcome to Costa del Gardenie, aka my back garden, which my husband has now finally mowed, and so now I can bring you this video from outside. Well, hey, okay, and today's session is going to be on one small magic word that can really help reduce your workload. I'm going to tell you what it is, so I'm going to come closer, I'll tell you. A bit closer. The magic word is no. Okay? No. That's the magic word. And the magic word features in chapter 4, top tip number 4, in my book Time Smart Teaching. Okay, so the aim of my book, the aim of my video and my YouTube channel is to help save you time, to help reduce teachers' time workload, improve the sanity, and stop teachers leaving the teaching profession left, right, and centre. Because that's what's happening. So we're going to look at why no is such an important word. And by the way, if you want to get a copy of the book, it's available hardback and ebook from Amazon exclusively. I will put the links to the book in the description for the video. So the word no, magic. I just want you to think about how often do you actually say no in your day-to-day teaching? I bet you don't say no very often. I bet you say yes a lot. Or can you just squeeze in seeing these extra 2 people and parents that haven't booked an appointment on parents' even though it's 8:30? You have to say yes to that. Or can you just attend this meeting at lunchtime even though you've worked, done a 5 lesson day? Say yes to that. Right, we say yes to lots of things, okay? And I'm not saying that it's wrong to say yes to those things. What I am saying is that you need to get more comfortable in saying no. Why do you need to get more comfortable in saying no? Okay, so we are people pleasers by nature, most of us teachers, aren't we? That's why we're in the profession. We like to make people happy. We have to get over ourselves a bit and stop being a bit selfish with our time. In fact, getting a lot more selfish with our time, start saying no. Now, there's different ways of saying no. There's saying no in a way that's going to make you look a bit standoffish, but there's saying no in ways that make the person asking you for something feel bad. That's unreal, right? And I learnt this tip from someone online who was doing a course, or they were doing a blog. I can't remember the lady's name, but it is in the book, and I thought that's magic. So I'm going to share that with you today and see if you can start saying no to those unreasonable requests on your time. So let me give an example, okay? So where you might want to say no in your teaching life. So let's imagine someone comes to you and they're asking for something at short notice. They're asking you to take on something that's going to do a lot of work. Okay, so here's a really good example for this. Right, so I had an assistant head, lovely assistant head, come to me, and she was like, "Oh, look, we really need to get this PGCE placement in your department." So I'm a geography teacher, for those of you that don't know. They're struggling to find him a placement in a secondary school. Would you be able to take him on? And my first thought was, no. I had a bit of a personal crisis on my hand at the time, but then I do love developing new teachers as well. And then I was like, she could see I was wavering. And then I thought, I'm going to say yes, but with a but that actually brings something for me in my department. So I said, I tell you what, I said, I'll do it on one condition. I said, I'll do it on the basis that the £600 money that the school will get from the university for hosting that placement A, I'll do it on the proviso that £600, all of it, goes into the geography budget. Okay? And then that's sealed the deal. So that I knew that I and my department were going to benefit from that. If I wasn't going to get that, it would have been a no. No way, Jose. There are times other times when you can say no, or a no but, or no except in this circumstance, or yes, I'll do this, but these are my terms, okay? It doesn't have to be an absolute no. You've got to decide, where your time is best spent. So sometimes you can say no to things. If it's going to detract from something that you're doing that is really important. So let's say that you've got report writing deadline coming up and people have been on your back about reports and you know, spelling, punctuation and grammar and checking them 5 times over, and someone comes to you with something they want doing, oh, can you just deliver this at SLT or inset, you know, like a week's time? And you can be like, right, well, you're asking me to do this thing, but the knock-on impact, if I say yes to that, is that my reports will go home poor quality, or I will not be able to meet the deadline of the report writing process because I've got to check them for my department. So if you're saying this is super important and you really want me to do it, how are you going to help me meet my deadline for report writing? Are you going to give me an extension for another week? Because that's the only way I can do this without affecting the quality of it. So what you're basically doing is you're entering into some kind of negotiations. So instead of saying, no, I'm not doing it, it's, no, I can't do it unless I get given this support or under these circumstances. And you don't come across as being bloody awkward. No one wants to come across as bloody awkward. So it's just about saying no, but. If you want to read more about saying no, not feeling bad, and using some of these kind of ideas, get your hands on the book, read top tip number 4. I'm getting a lot more comfortable saying no these days. At the moment, I'm saying no to full-time working in teaching now. I'm not doing that. At the moment, I'm saying no to doing supply in schools where I know the behaviour is atrocious. No, I'm not doing that. Or no, but you need to pay me more. Or no, but I want extra money for travelling there. Start saying no, but, or yes, however, and see if it changes your life a little bit. Really hope you're staying safe out there. I know we've been getting loads of weird things in media about when a school's going to open, what are we doing, are we going at the end of May? There's nothing in concrete, guys. In Spain, the schools haven't reopened, so, and we're weeks behind them, aren't we? So I would say we're probably not going to be needed until just before the summer at the earliest, maybe September. If you've got any questions and you want to ask me about anything to do with teaching, I'm always available. My Gmail is timesmartteacher@gmail.co.uk. Or if you know me on Facebook, you can send me a message. I'm always happy to help, give advice to anybody who needs it. All the best for you. Let's hope the sun continues to shine. Yay! Working on my Corona lockdown 10. And yeah, that's it. Until next time. Peace out.